What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be doing Luffy versus Kaido from the sort of promotional image for that 1000th episode. I have a bit of a cold, so you might hear me sniffling my nose. I apologize for that, it's probably really annoying, but I just apologize in advance. So I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and eraser, hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand, right? So Luffy's real small, so I'll probably have to zoom in. We're going to start with him. He's like, because Kaido's like super massive. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with Luffy. He's real small down here, so center point of my page is about here. Just come over to the right a little bit, and we'll start with his nose. So it's gonna like spike out there and back in, right? So like this sort of upside down 7, sort of 7 or a letter L kind of thing. And then the brow comes out into there, like so. And then he might have a nostril just here. And because we know where his brow is, we know where his eyebrow is. So it ticks that way from his brow, like that. And then his eye, real round, sort of underneath, right? So it goes up this way, down that way. Bottom eyelid kind of just comes across here to there, and then his pupil like so. We got his scar underneath like that, and then we do his mouth. So top lip out, down, and then go a big round line like that for his mouth. And then the back comes down to there. And the bottom lip kind of sticks out this way. And then we can see teeth inside. Just big one piece teeth, you know. Like just sort of boxes, you know, they're not sort of drawn in, sort of realistic teeth or anything. Then his chin sticks out here, and then the jaw. So chin comes around, back up for the jaw, like so, and then up the jaw towards his ear and his hair. Just here, there might be like a bottom lip line or something here. So it's hair then, so we got like hair, sideburns, spikes, black, just simple sort of black spikes here. Kind of looks like he has a bit of a goatee here. I'm just going to fix that. Bit of hair sticking off. Right, then we just finish his hair. So hair spikes here, and then we go up around the back of his head. And remember, hair moves, so don't worry if yours isn't exactly like mine. You know, hair blows in the wind, especially when a character's sort of launching themselves forward like this. Sticking up like this and back down. To there. So he's got that big sort of cape flown back this way, right? So we can just see a little bit of his ear. We can't see the rest of his hair really because of that cape. We just see his ear here. Some lines inside. So the easiest way is always like just a letter J sort of thing. You can make it more complicated if you want to add more. But then just some like hair spikes here. And then the cape. So like just a big round sort of line here. Flows up behind his fist. That's the main thing. So it stops somewhere here. And then this goes behind his fist here. the pointy part here with his shoulder line, which sort of disappears back that way. Before we sort of do that fist, we'll kind of just maybe get some of his torso and stuff in first, right? Just get his body position in the right place. And then his fist is like about to be launched towards Kaido this way. So we'll just curve a line there. And then we have, so like, we'll bring it out this way. And then we come down. So, and we have his chest or something in here somewhere. Then we got like an ab line, and then his stomach. Right, so that's the general line for his body, right? So you'd have like his collarbone going back that way, maybe like another one there, like a neck muscle or something that way. You know, that kind of stuff. And then the center line for his chest would be here. And then his other red side of his shirt comes down here. And then we have some anatomy like inside here. So like just bottom of his chest, bottom of the chest here. Like some abs and things. There. And then we can see like his red vest on this side as well. It's just real thin down this side. Back up into there. Like a yellow button. Maybe another one there. And we can't forget his scar. Just on his chest. So this will be colored like a different color. It's got like scar lines and stuff on it. So it kind of complicates this. It's like hard to see. Mostly like that. And then his waistband. So he's got that in this sort of outfit he's wearing. He's got like a purple waistband. Comes across here. It's like a big flowing sort of thing as well. Goes off that way. The other side goes off. Like that. And you could have like some extra fold lines and stuff coming down. Like so. Then comes around there. Fold lines going that way. Like so. So we've a leg then, sort of coming out here. We've got that fluffy white stuff that he has around his knees. And a big sort of curving knee sticking out here. Like that. And this goes around. Like so. Then the bottom of his leg goes this way. And this will go like all the way down to his other knee down here, which has another sort of fluffy section there, and then like his knee joint or something goes off this way, and his leg goes off my page that way, and then like some lines for his center of his trousers, faux lines and stuff. Right, we got a foot here, but I'll just do that in a second. Okay, so his foot, right, so like bottom of it here, the foot, and he's got sandals on, right, so we just gotta go like around his big toe into there, and then next toe like that. So feet can be kind of difficult, so take your time. And this one goes up around to there, then to there. And his sandals have this kind of triangle, right? I'll just do it, they're brown, but I'll just do it with black line. So like this triangle that keeps the sandal like on his feet. So just there like that. And then the bottom of the sandal, like this kind of bumpy line goes around there. We got like some hatching and texture lines and stuff on him. And then we give him like a big toenail. Some smaller toenails then on those two. Some toe knuckle lines. Texture there. Right, so we can see another fist just coming out here from his leg, right? So it goes up, knuckles come across, 4 of them, just roughly done in like that. And then you just go vertically down for each finger. So if I'm going too fast now, hit that pause button. Just it's a complicated drawing, so I'm just kind of move quickly enough so the video isn't like crazy long. But thankfully we have YouTube pause buttons. Thumb on top. Technology, huh? If I had drawing tutorials like this when I was a kid, I would have got way better. Really quick. So this just comes up around like so. And then the collar comes out around like there. And his wrist to go back that way, and palm of his hand or something here. Okay, so his other arm, right? So it kind of comes out this way. This would be like going out towards his elbow now. Right, so his elbow roughly here turns that corner, right? And then his waistcoat, his red waistcoat, fluttering back this way, back in the wind. And then this goes around, back up and down, like so. Maybe you can see a little bit of his back and that the rest of that waist sort of thing there. And then some underneath lines for that armpit sort of lines, like so. So this sleeve down. Like that. And then this comes down to there. Around like so. Maybe some other faux lines and like some of his arms are sticking out here and the cape goes that way. Right, so his rubbery fist up here goes back towards the elbow, right? And it's kind of unrealistically shaped. I think it's because You know, it's supposed to be rubber, so it comes out that way. The top of it sort of curves around here. You know, like knuckles sticking out this side. So then roughly 4 knuckles. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we gotta fit 1 more. So the little finger there. I think the little finger should curve around underneath. So it's hard to see it actually. So it curves here. Goes up knuckle. And like bottom of his hand there. So we should have some skin lines or something. Like there. Like that, because that's his little finger. Then so this hand is all like hacky, so it's black and shiny and things. And then his thumb on the bottom again, kind of like that one. Can we see a thumbnail? Maybe. Like so. And then his wrist goes back down into there. Do 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 boop boop. It's roughly something like that anyway. Should his thumb be bigger? Maybe a little. Just make the thumb a little bit bigger. Then we can see like a little bit of his shoulder. Just coming across here. The cape flowing down that way. Up to there. And then this should go in around there. And then the rest of that cape will flow off my page there. This comes up to there. More lines that way. There. So this is the cape. Where does the cape stop? That is the question. It goes down there. Does it come out here? Maybe that way. Maybe a little bit out from his leg as well. Back around. Like so. Much bigger now. Big arm, like right here. And then his head here. So what do we do first? Because I don't want like his shoulder to end up on Luffy's face. So we'll start with his shoulder. So we're just bumping. Big line. That way. Right, so that's where his shoulder is. Another line here. So he's all muscle, this guy. So another sort of curving line there. Right, and then like an elbow line or something in here. Goes back that way. And then the top of his arm. Maybe some like hatching, and then his bicep is like here, so he's crazy big, right? Like so. There, right? He's all tattoos over his arm, but they're not drawn in, they're actually colored in. So on the top of his arm, he's got this fur, right? So these furry sort of things on his shoulder, and they go across and join touch his face, right? So that'll help us get his face kind of in the right position. This is all fur, and this like comes down front here. Right, like that. Okay. So then his face is like here somewhere. Okay. So the top of this fur. Like here. So we'll just, this is like sitting on top of his shoulder. Somewhere there, right? So arm. Like that. So then his face, right? So say, so he's frowning, right? He's got a big, like big crazy frown. So we'll just do this. His head is like real small compared to his arm as well. So this is this frown, right? And then his eye in underneath here. So in there, and he's looking at Luffy, okay? And then his pupil just there. And then his brow will kind of come around. And he's got all these wrinkles on it. And then his forehead goes up. Back here. And his hairline sort of comes down this way. Somewhere there. And then he has a line around his eye with wrinkles and stuff on it. There. So his nose then sticks out. Curves around. We can see like his nostril at the back here. The line on the top of his nose. And then he's like gritting his teeth as well. So his mouth comes out. Top lip there. And then this goes back. Down to there. Real big one piece mouth. Back around. And then just gonna zoom in. Make things a bit clearer. Where's his mustache? Right, so big one piece teeth again. Okay. There. One big square teeth. 2, 3. Bottom lip. Chin a little bit there. And then he's like a beard, right? That goes back that way. And it's got hair spikes sticking out here. Alright, so we'll just 1, 2, 3, and then we go that way. That way. That way. And it disappears up here somewhere. Then like bottom lip line, and he's got all this sort of lines around, texture, sort of, you know, wrinkles, and he's been around the block, Kaido. So then his mustache, so it starts here, right? And it'll go, eventually it'll go off my page, I'd say, because it's really big and long, like these lines on his mustache. But we'll just draw in the start of it at first. Comes down somewhere there. Then his hair is real long here. Goes underneath his beard. And again. So I might as well finish this. Goes off that way. Right, like so. And then he's got the big horn. So like here, this I won't be able to fit these in on the page, but we'll just get them in the right place anyway. So it starts here and it'll go real big. Like so. And they go up like off the page to like a spike, and they've got like this texture lines on them, just there. Then his hair at the front, so we go bump it sort of back this way. Sticks up here. And then it's there on his face. Down that way, and we've another horn coming at this side. Around up to there. Down like so, some texture. And then the rest of those pieces of hair. So they're like all square on the end. This, they're kind of like dreads, maybe. Is that what they are? Like that, and then some more go off this way. Off my page. If you're looking to finish, like if you're looking to draw any more of the bits that go off my page, you know, if you just Google One Piece 1000 episode poster, this comes up straight away. So it's pretty easy to find. And then spiking up this way, down, back there. And then, so we got like some more sort of spikes and stuff for his fur. There, and then some more fur coming across his shoulder on this side as well. There. Shoulder. Right, I'm just trying to make out. So we got like another one there. Goes back. There. Goes up. Another one here. There. Okay, so that's all purple, black all here. So then he's got like a big hand, right? So like he's got like a spiking bracelet, right, with his hand coming out of it. So his wrist goes this way. then there is Knuckles. So one here. One here. So it's like the back of his hand. Then we have another one here. Up. Around like so. So like a big hand, then Knuckles on the bottom. 2, 3, 4. That goes back that way, right? So he's holding on to his big malice, like his big spiking sort of weapon. This hand about to swing it at Luffy. Okay. It's a knuckle line here, and like the bottom of it has this big circle on it. There. Like that. And his wrist goes in that way. Knuckle line, and then knuckle line, knuckle line, knuckle line. Right, and then his thumb. Just there. Thumbnail like so. Wrist lines and stuff there. So then this wristband, right, it has spikes like sticking off it, right? So this goes around, and then we have like a spike here. Keep going and add another spike, and then keep going. Where's the next spike? Add another one, say here. And then this goes down around, right? So you're just adding these sort of spikes around, and then another layer line like that. So more anatomy and stuff inside here, and some facial hair, like his mustache comes down from the other side, goes down into his bicep there, and then comes out behind this spike down into that knuckle there. I think we have another spike here. Like so. Right, so then chest muscle lines coming across this way. These tattoos there, I'll color them in because they're not really drawn in. There's a big vein here. You know, they're done with sort of yellow and brown sort of color. So I'll color that in the end. It's probably best. And then chest muscles just coming across here. Maybe some like neck muscle lines like here. Some hatching line there. Like there. And then the other side of his chest, say here, down underneath this, and a nipple just drawn in like so. There's a vein going across his chest there. And so I think we can see like his other hand, like a start of a finger here, and then the handle of his big like mace going that way. And another studded spike wristband sort of here, right? So we got some like yellow spikes there. And one. Here. And then we just got to see some lines for his bicep and stuff here, right? So like that, and something coming down this way. Like there, like another vein, like that on his bicep. Some hatching. Right, so then the lower half of his body. So all we can see is like bump line there underneath the arm, and then these kind of shapes that come down underneath. He's got like a rope for a belt or something, and this fabric going that way. So just these kind of big curve line there. Like that. And then, so he's got diamonds coming down this way. And he's got like a furry thing. That's the technical term. Fur, like on his waist. And then his knee comes out just here. Like so. You might have some texture. Like some fold lines on his knee. And we finish this fur. There. What else? Is that his mustache? Oh yeah, the mustache comes down here, the bottom of it. Like so. And lines there. Purple sort of waistband thing. Right, but that is how to draw Luffy versus Kaido for the 1000th episode of One Piece. That's a crazy achievement. Well done, One Piece animators. Good job. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.